Rodriguez with Fish on First, and my guest is
Angelo DiSpigna.
Angelo. You just came here to LoanDepot Park to face Johnny Cueto in Live BP. Just how was that? Maybe first getting the call like, "Hey, we need you down here to face former All-Star."
Well, first of all, man, it's just a blessing to even be here and hit off him. This is my first time in the park, so this is awesome to be able to see this and be a part of this. I was actually hanging out in my teammate from Georgia Tech, Jake Deleo, his apartment. We were watching a movie. I got a phone call, and they're like, we need you down in Miami tomorrow for a live off Cueto. And I said, all right, I'm there. Just let me know what time. So it's been awesome, man. This experience is super cool to even be out here with the guys. They've treated me with, nothing but respect. So this has been awesome.
Have any guys come up to you, maybe giving you some tips or some pointers that, just even if you're here very briefly, just to help you along the way?
For sure. I think that started with the second I walked into the locker room, I just see Josh Bell sitting right next to me. He's like, I'm Josh. So he just introduced himself, like I was just another one of the guys, and I think that really says a lot about him and the rest of the guys that came out of their way to say hello to me. And then, Joey Wendle came up to me after. I passed him my broken bat that I shattered off a sinker inside, and he was like, let me see that bat. And I was like, okay. So I grabbed my other one. He walks out. He brings out this bat out here for me, and he's like, this is pretty close to what you're swinging, right? And I said, identical, man. I'll take it. So man, it's just a blessing.
And with facing Cueto, what did you see from him, and maybe the difference you see from a major league pitcher to maybe guys in the FCL in college?
Right. Well, first of all, Cueto's going to put it in the zone. He can throw every single pitch for a strike. It can mix it up with the timing. He got me off my timing one time, and he threw a ball, and his frustration showed. But that was pretty funny. But I think, man, he's got 5 different pitches. He can throw them for strikes. I think that's the biggest difference. In any count too, even if it's 2-0, 1-0, 3-0, he can throw that off speed for a strike.
And for yourself in the FCL, you're having a really great start to your career. Hitting over 370. Just how has that been in the FCL, and just acclimating to that, and just what you're seeing down there from those guys?
Well, I mean, coming from Georgia Tech, the way we prepare there, it's not much different. Whether that be machine work or plyo work before, we do a ton of machine work. So just coming down here to the FCL is kind of like not a big change, if that makes sense. But it's just been a blessing there. I tore it up, and I'm just very thankful for that. So ready to keep it going.
And you mentioned Jake Deleo was drafted by the Marlins.
Yes, sir.
Just, what have you guys been talking about? Going to the Marlins, the same place, and same organization. How was that?
I think we've just talked about how chill pro ball is compared to college. This is your full-time job now, whereas in college you got to manage, schoolwork. You got to study for tests late at night, get there early for workouts. So I think that's the biggest difference. But yeah, it's just chill. But man, he's tearing it up right now. I think he's hit 4 home runs now in low A. I actually made a joke with him. I said maybe I need to stop coming to games to low A because he's on like a little struggle, like 5, 6 at bats. Not really a struggle, but then of course the next game I come to, bomb. So man, he's a great player, and he's very special.
And one last thing, the whole experience coming down to the Marlins, LVP, what has been your biggest takeaway on this whole experience?
I think the biggest takeaway is I set my phone down and really just embraced everything. The lights, the music, the field, the smell, all that. And I just think, rather than letting it get to you, just know that, I belong here. It's just a matter of time. But really just taking that in, meeting the guys. Like I said, Josh Bell didn't need to do that just to say hello, and he did. And then everyone else, man, came up to me, treated me like I was already on the team. So I think that was super special, and that probably made my day for sure that they went out of their way and said hello to me.
And also, it's got to mean a lot that the organization chose you also to be able to do that. Of all the guys that said, Angelo, we want you
yes, sir.
To come down here.
Over the last 24 hours now, I've been trying to figure out why they chose me, and I'm not mad about it at all. I'm very thankful for them. I don't know who made that decision, but thank you personally. Thank you to even allow me to be out here. Like I said, this is my first time here. I've come to some games, but I've never been in a dugout in any pro stadium. Never been on the field in any pro stadium. Haven't even ran the bases. So this has just been a blessing. So to whoever that was, thank you personally from me to you. And I'm just very glad. And thank you guys for taking the time.
Of course, Angelo. Appreciate it. Good luck the rest of the way. Hope to see you soon.